Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me already, my name is Chloe. I'm currently self-employed and I do Uber Eats, DoorDash, and SkipTheDishes, and I have been doing food delivery since the pandemic. And I started doing Instacart and Cornershop when restaurants start to open up in my area. My ultimate goal is to become a go-to person in this gig economy. This is why I started this channel, Gig Academy Inc., to provide tips and tricks on how to find success when using these apps to make money. If this is your first time checking out my video, thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave comments and ask questions. I always answer them, never missed anyone. So I received this comment from Skull Babylon Paradigm Shift Central, I hope I got his or her name right, regarding getting orders from DoorDash from one of my previous videos, saying, I'm having trouble receiving orders for DoorDash. I go and find a popular spot but have not received any orders. Although I gave her a reply, but I figured this would be a good video to do because I think there are always new people coming in trying to do DoorDash and they don't know how to find orders. Or there are other drivers who are already using DoorDash and they're still having trouble finding orders. So today's video is going to be my tips and tricks on how I find orders on DoorDash. But before we talk about how to look for orders on DoorDash, I think every driver, doesn't matter if they're new or experienced, I think they should try to find out whether their area that they're working in is busy with DoorDash. I mean, does the customer in their area uses DoorDash to order food? I understand that in America, I think DoorDash has over 50% of market share. However, in my area, where I work in, I get 4 times more pains from Uber Eats than DoorDash and SkipTheDishes. So for me, I think it's more worthwhile for me to do Uber instead of DoorDash and SkipTheDishes in terms of getting orders. For new drivers, they could ask their family and friends whether they use DoorDash to order food, or they could ask them whether they know anyone who drives for DoorDash in their area. And also they can seek more information on YouTube. There are tons of YouTubers out there creating content regarding DoorDash, Uber Eats, and SkipTheDishes or any other apps. So there's tons of information there just to find out if your area is busy with DoorDash. And for the experienced drivers, and if they drive for DoorDash and they haven't been seeing consistent results, they haven't been making money, then I suggest them just to try Uber Eats because in my area, I get more pings from Uber Eats. That's what I would tell them to do, just to try a different app. The second question that new drivers and experienced drivers, they should be asking themselves whether the area that they're going to be working in is decently populated and has tons of restaurants. And personally, when I start my shift, I like to start in an area that has tons of restaurants and plenty of parking, because if I have tons of restaurants surrounding me, the chance of me of getting orders is gonna increase, regardless of me using SkipTheDishes, DoorDash, or Uber Eats. So if you live in like a big city or suburban area with tons of restaurants, your chance of getting orders is gonna be higher than somebody who's been working in like a rural area or in a city that's very sparsely populated with like only 1 or 2 restaurants in certain areas, and then maybe just 1 or 2 restaurants in another spot within the city. So just please keep these things in mind before even asking yourself, how am I going to get orders from DoorDash? Because even if your area is not busy with DoorDash, you're not going to get any orders from DoorDash. And also, if you're going to work in like a rural area, then your food delivery may not be feasible for you anyway. Doesn't really matter whatever app you're using. So once you figure out that DoorDash is actually busy in your area and you know you're gonna be getting tons of orders because there's tons of restaurants in your area and your area is decently populated, then let's get into it. So if you go to the DoorDash app and you press Dash Now, you will see a map looking like this. Those red areas that you see on the screen are called hotspots. Hotspots are basically zones or areas where DoorDash is telling dashers or drivers that where they could potentially get orders. And if I zoom in the map, you could see that I'm actually pretty close to a hotspot. Now, I'm going to show you some of the orders I get from just being close to that hotspot. Mom's Kitchen Korean Cuisine, $11 for 7.9 kilometers. New York Fries, $8.50 for 4.4 kilometers. And Taco Bell, $11 for 7.3 kilometers. All these 3 orders are pretty good in my books because dollars to kilometers ratio for all of them is more than 1:1. Plus 2 of them, Taco Bell and the Mom's Korean Kitchen one, probably has put hidden tip potential. And I think I got decent orders in that particular area because there are tons of restaurants in that area and there are plenty of parking. And customers who tend to order from those restaurants tend to tip quite a bit. Now let's look at another hotspot and see if we are gonna get good orders like the previous one. Greek Stop, $9 for 6.3 per kilometers. Osmos, $5.50 for 3 kilometers. Subway, $4.50 for 3.4 kilometers. As you can see, there was a mixture of no tip orders to great paying orders, so that hotspot could be a good spot to get orders to, but probably not as good as the previous one because there's just not that many great paying orders. So what if I am far away from the hotspot? Will I still be able to get great orders as well? Let's find out. Markham Sushi, $4.25 for 3.9 kilometers. And Joey Restaurants, $10.75 for 10.9 kilometers. So as you can see, even though you are able to get orders if you're far away from a hotspot, the orders are not going to be good. Ultimately, I just use DoorDash's hotspots as a guide because sometimes if I'm actually at a hotspot, I get crappy orders. Instead, I think what's more important is just to know whether DoorDash is actually busy in your area and learn the restaurants in your area and know which restaurants tend to give you great orders. Comment down below on your strategy when it comes to getting orders from DoorDash. So do you follow a hotspot or do you just go to an area where there's tons of restaurants? So that's it for today. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button so you'll get notified when my videos come out. Please also like this video for the YouTube algo and share this video with your friends and family or anyone who's interested in knowing how to get orders on DoorDash. Also, please check out the shorts on this channel. Best of luck and thanks for watching and see you next time.